Max Allegri has written off any hopes of Milan winning the Scudetto after their loss at Napoli last time out. However, he's also reminded everyone that the goal was and remains Champions League qualification. Milan are on course to do just that and sit third. Visitors Udinese arrive here in 11th. At the San Siro, it's Milan, Udinese. Final checks. We are underway. Udinese playing from left to right and hoping. Milan are still reeling after their loss at the Marathon. It's a direct start. One stuff early on. Davis given away. Now Salamakers. Rafael, first time hit. And he's fizzed it over. Will stem from that error by Keenan Davis. Salamakers spotted Rafael out. He's back in the starting lineup, looking to mark that return with a goal. May have taken a touch, that's what Portuguese international was suggesting. Pulisic tried to return the favour. Modric. Bartesaghi. Rafael Leao. Now Ekkelenkamp. Salamakers. The idea was there for Modric, who'd made the run. Still with Milan. Salamakers, his last goal back in November at the Tardini. And here he is again, Salamakers. Just took his eye off the ball. Karlstrom. Zaniolo. He's found a pocket of space here and can break. Zaniolo rides that challenge. Now this is Atta. And he strikes again at San Siro. Huge slice of luck, but Udinese lead. Mike Maignan wrong-footed. Atta at it again at this famous old ground. The match winner against Inter back in August. And he scores again here. But huge credit to Zaniolo, that lung-bursting run. Spotted Atta free. Big touch off Bartesaghi, but Atta will be looking to claim it. And Zaniolo again involved, his fourth assist since March. Atta with the strike. Took a big touch off Bartesaghi on its way through, which is why Mike Maignan couldn't keep it out. And are we witnessing the win then, or the early makings of a victory here? Ekkelenkamp checking in field. Pulisic swung in for Rafael Leao, who just took it away from Salamakers there. Rafael Leao, and just needed a bit more communication. Pulisic with the delivery, and Salamakers just ghosting in. Foot out full stretch, but taking it away from the Belgian. Modric. Pulisic's made a run through the middle. Pavlovic, who likes to get forward. Falls kindly here for Christian Pulisic! Wide of the mark. just sums everything up for him right now, Christian Pulisic. Just can't seem to find the back of the net after such a strong start to the campaign. 13 without a goal now. As he fires wide, but it was mightily close. Meantime, Silvio Baldini will be caretaker this summer for Italy's friendlies. Now this is Keenan Davis, past Pavlovic. Davis! So unlucky. Now with Zaniolo. Ezebue. Ekkelenkamp. Keenan Davis. So close to making it 2 for Udinese. But Rossoneri riding their luck. Fierce hit. Came crashing. Ezebue. Davis, Ekkelenkamp in the box. Zaniolo. Looking for Ekkelenkamp! It's 2! Zaniolo again involved! And Ekkelenkamp has Udinese dreaming! Those fans can't quite believe it either. Ekkelenkamp, after scoring against Roma and Napoli, now adds Milan to his list of victims. Davis drawing in players, then Zaniolo with a gorgeous ball in. Almost a carbon copy of Udinese's goal at Genoa a couple of rounds ago. That was Zaniolo and Ekkelenkamp, and they combine once more. Never mind the title, Milan need to start looking over their shoulder on this evidence. Rabiot. Milan sign off the first half on the front foot. Rafa Leao going away from support. Christensen's won it back. Davis. Keep an eye on Hassan Kamrat. Ekkelenkamp. Hassan Kamrat, Davis! And now Christensen! And then off the line. What a chance for Udinese. Still not over the danger. Sulle. Referee looks at his watch. And the first half comes to a close with another scare for Milan. Milan really lucky not to have conceded again just before the interval. But the referee just halting the play here and now confirming. That is the end of the first half, and what a first half for Udinese, which came to a close with another chance. Davis, then Christensen, and Bartesaghi then away. Christensen just needed to maybe just keep his cool a bit more there. Get a bit more lift on his effort. Davis blocked by Pavlovic. Christensen sending it straight at his teammate. But Udinese in complete control. Ekkelenkamp with the second after the opening goal for Udinese from Artur Atta. Milan have it all to do then at the restart. Milan lasting stand then on course for back-to-back Serie A losses. At the interval then it's Milan 0, Udinese 2. Glance of the watch. And we are back underway. Milan playing from left to right. Can they turn it around? Can they mount a comeback? As for Udinese, Can they win San Siro twice in the same season? They've only done it once before, back in the 03-04 campaign under Luciano Spalletti. And they beat first Ancelotti's Milan, and then what was then Zaccheroni's Inter. Zaccheroni, of course, also coached Milan. In fact, he guided them to a Scudetto in the 98-99 season. And they clawed back Lazio's lead at the top, and that could be a yellow card for Christensen. Had a really good opportunity just before the half-time whistle. He joins Rafa Leao then. The players on a yellow card. Rafa Leao. Modric may have a go. He does have a go! Tipped out behind by Okoye. That's what they need right now, Milan. One of their high-profile names, just to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Bartesaghi plays it short. Pulisic. Bartesaghi. Now Ricci. Now Salamakis! Now it's Milan's turn to curse their luck. Salamakis thwarted by the frame of the goal. Okoye, though, deserves a big chunk of the credit as well. Okoye got a touch on it. He actually pushed it onto the bar. What a hit by Salamakis. And what a save by Okoye. Davis. Nizibue. Karlstrom. Ekkelenkamp. Carrying it forward. Ekkelenkamp. Trying to get his second. Too tame an effort, though, to really trouble Adrian Rabiot's countryman, Mike Mignon. Now, Rafa Leao. This is promising for Milan. Still, Rafa Leao may come to Fulkrug, who heads it over. That occasion, it was Milan springing forward on the break, exploiting the space that had opened up. Rafa Leao. Rabiot. Modric. Rabiot. We have Luka Modric. De Winter. Salamakis. Fulkrug, nice touch. This is Fofana. Kept out by Okoye. Fofana, who scored. These sides met earlier in the season in the northeast of Italy. Camera. Piotrowski looking to leave his mark. Piotrowski now. Ekkelenkamp. Nizibue. Milan hold firm. Now Pulisic. Still awaiting the introduction of Christopher Nkunku, who's sat back down in the meantime. Maybe Allegri's seen enough. Pavlovic. Rafa Leao. Just out-muscled off the ball there, Ekkelenkamp can carry it forward. Just waiting for support. No need for Udinese to force the issue. They can just keep it away from Milan. Just frustrate the rossoneri. Just saying, as I've seen a few signs, positive signs, last few moments. Will he look to Nkunku shortly? Again, to try and shake things up. Trying everything, Max Allegri. So far it's not been Milan's evening. With Sulle. Arrived on a free transfer. Last year's winter transfer window. So should they sell him on, they would certainly make a big profit. Pavlovic. As we were saying, he was strongly linked with Inter last summer. Runjaic, though, urged him to stay one more season at least with the Friulani. Wanted to keep hold of one of their star defenders. We'll see what happens this summer. We'll see where Milan are this summer, whether they're in the Champions League or not. Modric. Pulisic. He spotted Rafa Leao. Rafa Leao went for goal. He's appealing for a corner, and they will keep up the pressure. They do have a corner. Modric. Now Rafa Leao. Full stretch there. Milan's number 10. And who won the corner. Unmarked here. Here's Davis. Karlstrom. Ekkelenkamp. Atta. Atta! That one's his! The first and own goal. But he can celebrate that one. Atta does it once again at this famous old ground. 20 minutes to go. Udinese with a 3-goal cushion. And surely on course for the 3 points. Milan shell-shocked. And Udinese on course for another famous scalp. Pure delight for Atta. Rabiot of all the players. An error in the build-up. And then Ekkelenkamp for Atta. One-on-one with De Winter. Picking out that bottom corner. May have taken a little bit of a touch off the Belgian. There's no doubt his intention there was to go for goal. Atta. Bartesaghi. Milan slumped to back-to-back defeats in Serie A for the first time this season. Costa Runjaic has masterminded a victory over Max Allegri. And for just the second time in their history, Udinese win at Inter and Milan in the same season. Zaniolo, fabulous performance from him, involved in the opening 2 goals. Milan again toothless in attack, but it's all about Udinese. Huge win for them. Final score here, Milan 0, Udinese 3.